Gentlemen, behold, I am Mean Sackentire, Sean's evil doppelganger. While Sean's away managing 4 other businesses or whatever he does professionally for money, I don't even know. I, Mean Sackentire, am here to ensure that you only get advice that will keep you poor for the rest of your life, making sure that DIY wealth becomes DIY poverty. But first, hold on. Oh god, the good books on wealth and investing have got to go. I feel like this is a suitable replacement. That's better. Let's get started. So since I'm evil in this bit, CTAs come early, perhaps for Christmas. So make sure to slap that like button. That way you know when a new video from DIY Wealth comes out so that you can immediately go onto it and dislike it. That way you can write nasty things about my goody two-shoes alter ego. And whatever you do, do not go to DIYwealth.com where you can get free reports and wealth building materials and tools and tips and advice and things like that. Now everyone talks about getting dummy rich, taking the red pill, quitting the matrix of the 9 to 5. Are you that type of person? Does it never occur to you that the dream of financial freedom and the aspirations for a rich lifestyle are perhaps just another matrix that's been packaged and sold to you? Well, if you have been suckered into that kind of thinking, then this is the video for you. Because I'm about to give you a list of the 5 secret hacks that are going to ensure that you will stay poor forever. Tip the first. Immediately quit your job or school to start dropshipping, or flipping houses, or starting a faceless YouTube channel, or any other get-rich-quick kind of scheme. Whatever you do, make sure you go all in on something that you have absolutely no experience with. Whatever you do, definitely do not try to get a job or go to school, and give yourself the space or time that you need to actually learn the basics and fundamentals of whatever it is you're trying to do with your life. Certainly avoid anything that will give you any sort of knowledge. Definitely do not go to DIYwealth.com to learn the financially valuable skills that could end up paying off whether you decide to remain an employee stuck in a cubicle or go on to become an entrepreneur making a ton of money. And, you know, if you do end up succeeding in whatever random thing you decide to do, the best thing that you can do is to make sure that you immediately start distracting yourself with other opportunities and other ideas about getting rich and other things that you can be doing. Do not focus on whatever it is you're doing. Just keep jumping from thing to thing until you realize that you've wasted your entire life and all of your time by not focusing. Remember, jobs and schools are for NPCs, and you definitely have a mind of your own, so do not let anyone sucker you into the notion that they know any better than you about anything. Tip number 2 for staying poor forever. Make sure that any money that you make, you dump immediately into cryptos or NFTs or penny stocks or options or whatever people are shilling today. Keep in mind, the more you think you understand something, but the less you actually understand something, the better. In fact, take some time to learn technical charts. Assume that they're actually telling you something meaningful about the movements of stocks. That way you know the exact moment to buy and sell, and you will never ever lose money. It can't possibly go tits up. And no matter what you do, whether it's NFTs or cryptos or options or whatever, make sure you try to time the tops and the bottoms of the market. You, my guy, are wickedly smarter and wickedly better than all the PhDs and MBAs and experts and people in Wall Street that are moving billions of dollars around every single day. You are smarter than Wall Street, so you will definitely win. Tip number 3 for ensuring that you stay in poverty forever. Do not ever keep a budget. Definitely do not track your expenses, and don't ever pay attention to your spending habits. Checking in on your bank accounts and your spending habits once a month is something that poor people and coupon clippers do. And are you a poor person? Probably. After all, as Peter Drucker says, what gets measured gets managed, and you do not want to manage your expenses. I mean, do you actually want to manage your bills and your spending? No, that sounds boring and awful and terrible and stupid. Most importantly, if you fail to follow the advice in this video, and you go on to make a ton of money, make sure that your spending keeps increasing with the money that you're making. That way, you're always having a high income, but still living paycheck to paycheck. That's the best way to do this. Tip number quattro, make sure you think that you can rely on government pensions or Social Security when you retire. After all, if it's one thing that is going to be, how should I say, easy for you to do, it's going to be kicking 70 years of spending habits to reduce your quality of life to government subsistence levels. I can't imagine anything going wrong with that. Remember, the more expensive your lifestyle is going into retirement, the better. And finally, final tip, give up. If you want to stay poor forever, just give up on all of your aspirations and all your dreams and all your hopes of actually gaining wealth. Just resign yourself to the life that you're leading. Don't try to work hard. Don't try to earn a promotion. Don't try to start a business. Definitely don't try to pursue a passion project. And whatever you do, definitely do not go to DIYwealth.com where you can learn more about earning more from the job that you have currently. In fact, the best thing that you can do is to adopt the mindset that the game is rigged and that there's no upward mobility available to you. The rich get richer and you exist to be poor and get exploited. So if you want to stay poor forever, just start expecting the government or society to step in and start fulfilling your basic human needs. That will work. Let's go play video games or pursue hobbies. Remember, if you never try, you'll never fail. Now, if you are already doing all the stuff that I have just recommended to you, well then congratulations, you are on your way to being supremely poor. If you actually want to get richer and build wealth and lead a more fulfilling or fulfilled or I guess better life, just ignore all the advice I gave you. In fact, do the opposite of the advice I gave you if you actually want to get rich. I guess you would just continue watching DIY Wealth videos and maybe going to DIYwealth.com and liking and commenting and subscribing so that more people can get bits like this, I guess, is a thing that we're doing now. We're doing bits now. We're doing bits now. I am here to... The fucking bucket from the other videos bit is down here. Tip number quattro. What the fuck am I even saying? Oh my god, it's the bucket again.